Ladies and gentlemen, your live stream will be starting in 2 minutes. Thank you.
We're sailing the deep blue sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, the live stream will start in 1 minute. We can't help but notice we forgot to plug this live stream, so this may be an unusually small audience. Thank you.
Alright, and we're gonna lead right in. We got some cool intro music, and we're hoping to go live in 5,
Sailing the deep blue
4,
sea.
3, 2. Hey guys! Well, here we are, live stream number 9, and well, we had a little bit of a scheduling kerfuffle, if you will. See, we thought we were all like ahead of the game and high speed when we set all these automatic plugs to go off and let everybody know about our live stream. Unfortunately, we changed the date of said live stream without telling on any of those automatic plugs or texts. So here we are a week early, and here is... well, you guys, I think I'm only talking to my staff members right now, which is fine, because over time, we're hoping that some more people are going to check this live stream out.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, hey!
Somebody else. Hey, somebody else.
Well, this is our super surprise guerrilla live stream here at Alliance Crossroads.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. We're going to get a kind of slow roll here. We got a cool show for you this time, and... we have some footage and some previews of some cool chapters that are coming up. We have updates about where we've been and where we are going. But first, I wanted to share with you guys something. I mean, we didn't actually make a new doohickey here, but like, I think this is like, we did this at the last live stream, but since then, we've had like that is a lot more now. It's like, in the shot, I think it's like 11 or something. So we added, like, we're getting to the point where I'm not even shouting out every 1,000 views now on the channel because it happened fast. So that is super cool, and I think we're in our 54th. 56th episode, something like that?
54, 55, something
Yeah,
like that.
so we're going to put this down here, and it's going to be our little nice to have until we get our real face YouTube plaque. You know, we're going to put it back there, make our little vision board there. So... here we are, during our live stream, about to tell you about where we've just been. Ladies and gentlemen, we were just at the Big Midwestern Show. Myself and Matt went out there. We're going to try to do a transition right now to an excellent drone shot of the site at the Big Mid. This was a wonderful experience. It was a 5-day-long event in a turn-of-the-century reproduction village. And I believe they had about 100, if not a couple more than 100, at that site. This is, again, a really nice drone shot of that site. The sun's just going down. I think this was day 2. You can see everybody's tents there in the middle of the town. There was a small tent village, and it was really cool to see all the different chapters of the Midwest come together and collaborate and put on this event. And I'm actually wearing this Hawaiian shirt from my boy Rob. He had a little bit of a health challenge and couldn't make this event. So we missed you out there, buddy, and I wish you a happy and healthy and fast recovery. And thank you again for running Alliance Chicago so well for everyone, and being one of the ringleaders of this wonderful Big Mid event. Me and Matt had a blast. It's going to be a while before you guys see the episodes because we have a bunch of visits in between then and now, but we are still producing brand new footage that I think you're probably not going to see this until maybe the end of the year by the time we actually get to producing these episodes. But it was a heck of a good time. It was really fun to see all the different play styles and to see what everybody else got up to, and like seeing like basically they had like plot teams change out throughout the event,
which is a great idea. So nobody was burnt out, tired, and grumpy.
Yeah, it was it's an interesting concept. It is challenging in some aspects of national traditional LARP producing, as far as like trying to keep an arc throughout the weekend, but I think they did a really good job, and it was a heck of a fun time, and we got some darn good footage, and I can't wait to show you guys once we get out there. But we are going to start focusing on what we have in the future right now, as of this date right now, which is September 14th. We have some Alliance events coming up, and we're going to try to give a little bit of a preview of each one. We're going to work on these packages as the show goes on, but right now this is kind of a test run. This upcoming event, this is a nice droney shot of the Raleigh site. Raleigh has an event this coming weekend. It is the 16th, 17th, and 18th of September. Again, they are in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is a wonderful shot of their site. You can see an excellent like base coat of a darn near perfect LARP site. You got plenty of fields, plenty of parking, plenty of starter buildings, and it was a good time playing there. I will tell you, I had a blast when I went, and India actually played there. What did you think of Raleigh?
Yeah, so basically that was the first time I had PC'd in such a long time. It was almost all brand new and exciting again. So it was really exciting to be able to play my actual character with my friends. My significant other came out too. It was his first game ever. We both had a really great time. And I've heard since last time I was there, they've been making improvements such as an amazing air conditioning unit in the tavern for the summertime. And
nice.
They also have a fantastic heater. So there is that awesome climate control. You run out, get cold, come back in, get warm. They also have a PC there who's, I can't remember his in-game name, but he's really cool. And he has made a fantastic like little town group that I can't wait to see how that's grown since I was there last.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. So if you have time this weekend and you have, the ability to get out there, go ahead and check out Raleigh's game. There's something special about playing in the first year of a campaign where you can get in on the ground level of all the plot that happens there, and it's an opportunity, guys. Go ahead and take it and check out their game. With that being said, we have another Close to Us game that just ran a little while ago and just opened right away. We don't have video footage. Sorry, guys. We had a little bit of a technical snafu there. So we have the Virginia slideshow here. Unfortunately, our mic just died during that segment. Not sure why. But Virginia just started, and they have an event coming next weekend. So that not this weekend, but the 23rd and 29th, or 24th, 23rd through 25th. Of September, and that will be their second event ever, which is super cool. And the stills, I think, well, we're gonna have to lay out and not do anything, but we'll get to them next time, and hopefully we'll be able to collect, if not some videos, some more footage from Virginia. Yeah. So welcome, Virginia, to the Alliance fold. Go out there and get it, and I can't wait to see what you guys bring to the table. Next, during the same weekend, we we have Gettysburg, and we're going to treat you guys right now to a fight that happened in Gettysburg's, I think it was their opener this year. What we're seeing right now is the team of Black Forest, infamous or famous on the East Coast. So they're about to throw down. So this is a high-level player group in Gettysburg, and they're about to throw down with some high-level undead. I thought it was a pretty fun fight, and you'll see footage in this in the Gettysburg episode. But this is a pretty good taste of what kind of fights that you can get into up at Gettysburg. It was fun mechanics. Leveling gets a little difficult when you're fighting with guys with the levels that team has, and it was a good engagement. I will say, of all the chapters in the Alliance, Gettysburg does one of the best jobs at accessibility for their player base. I really dig that they had a fully active wheelchair-bound player, and that it just shows that this game, when you run it, with other people in mind like that, it's seamless. It didn't hurt anybody else's game, and it was awesome to see that inclusion happen. And it just shows that this is a hobby that everybody can get into on a lot of different levels. But we're seeing Black Forest throw down here, and that new shield, man.
It's huge.
Oh, look at this! Look at all this! Oh, look at them just rogue pile Matt there. Yeah,
that is the seamless action of a team that's been playing together for I wouldn't say too long, but too long for NPCs to do a whole lot about it. They just work so well together. Yeah,
and then an NPC team that got thrown together in the last 15 minutes doesn't have quite the teamwork that guys that have been doing this for 20 years together, and that's what you're looking at with Black Forest throwing down there. I mean, you're looking at them, they're checking their other teammates, they're backing each other up, the calls were concise. The combat was fast. It was a good time up at Gettysburg, and I can't wait to get up there again. I know that they've moved to a new site, so hopefully next time when we get up there again, we'll see and get some more footage on their next site.
Shiny new scenery.
Yeah. It was awesome to get back up into the north. This was our first travel up north. It was a darn good time, and then right after that, a little while, actually in the same weekend, if we're talking schedule, Gettysburg is having a game next weekend, Virginia is having a game next weekend, and we're going to go ahead and segue away from this wonderful combat here and show you some of the New Hampshire game, which, believe it or not, next weekend I will be at.
Yay.
Oh, that's right. It's on our shoot schedule. I can only make one of the days. I think it is, they're playing on Saturday, so I'll be there. And I'm going to come up and get a second bunch of footage from the New Hampshire game. And as you can see, it's another one of the permanent sites in the Alliance, as well as ourselves at Crossroads and Raleigh. And I'm excited to see the improvements that have happened. And if you watch this combat, because the site is so flat and it has that old growth forest, if you look at the ground, there's pine needles, right? And that provides the ground is squishier. Yeah, it's like kind of spongy. And you can see there's a lot of space between the trees. So you're just looking at people booking through the woods. You can't do that in Tennessee with us. Our woods are like jungles. So you'll get caught up in brambles and stuff.
And our hills are a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, we got a couple hills on our site. But it is great to see. I can't wait to get back up there. I am psyched about getting up to New Hampshire next weekend to play their game. And I'm ecstatic. New Hampshire is one of the places that definitely hooked me into this hobby years and years ago, and they still have that feel, even though they've transitioned a couple of owners since then. They still have that feel. There's very few chapters that can give pressure like New Hampshire can, while still throttling, while still giving a good, fight and good experience to their players. Man, that pressure and that push that their fights can have sometimes are a real good time, and they are a joy to be a part of.
Cannot wait till I can go. They're just watching the fight footage, even with no audio. It's just I'm ready. Let's go. I want to run through those trees. I want to slide across some pine needles. I want to hide in the non-existent foliage and I want to go.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
It's a darn good time. I'm getting up there, and I'm going to have a great time playing with Susie again. Again, this is one of our sister channels. Check her out at
Healthier Heroes.
Healthier Heroes.
LARP Fitness.
LARP Fitness. I did an interview on her channel, and hopefully one of these days we'll get her on our channel. I'm going to try to shoot a couple of things this weekend if she's there, and see what we can collaborate with, because I had a great time working with you, Susie. Can't wait to see you up there again. That being said, at the end of the month, now when we were coming back from the big mid, when we were coming back from the big mid, we had our schedule set, and I got a text message, and then I got a couple of emails, and a couple of those emails turned into a plane ticket. So this little guy is heading the last weekend in September, the first weekend in October. I'm heading to Wisconsin for the Wisconsin chapter opener. Now, what we're showing you right now is actually from the Chicago opener, but they rented the Wisconsin site. So this is the actual site that they will be playing on, and that I will be flying up next weekend thanks to supporters within the Alliance community. I don't want to shout out any individual, but I'm sure you can figure out what chapter they're involved with. So this is, again, their wonderful tavern building. This is one of the Scout organization's camps. I'm not going to say which one, but they are reputable, and I've rented from them before, and it was a great time. Last time I went up there, we're showing you a beautiful drone shot of their site. I can't wait to see what Wisconsin creates. It's another way. It's just like going to the Raleigh game, being there at the very first game, the birth of a chapter, the creation of one. Is a special time, and I am so honored to be included and to get support from you guys to get me out there, because I couldn't have done it alone. We are effectively done with our budget for the year. We have our next couple of trips planned out, but to get one more added to the pile because of you guys and the support that you guys bring, man, it hits right here. And I just wanted to thank you guys for the support that you guys give us, not only by watching, but coming to the games, and also, well, I guess it's as good a time as anyway, checking out our Patreon. So as we're going to pull away from this amazing lake footage of the Wisconsin site,
so pretty,
we want to tell you about our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Alliance Crossroads.
We have some amazing goodies on there. Even at the lowest tier, you get I don't know if you saw our live stream a couple
No, you gotta calm down. Hold on. We gotta sell this right, all right? First off, let's grab that thing right there. We got a bunch of things, all right? We're gonna save the best for last. So at our top level, if you get it, let's see, our top level is
well, you get this at the bugbear level.
Yep, the bugbear level.
$50.
It's $50 and above, and you get yourself a hoodie. The next one in the horde down is a T-shirt of the same design, which we don't have it right now because it's in the laundry.
Yeah,
we wore it.
Sorry. We like to wear our merch.
Next is this wonderful Alliance Crossroads mug, my personal favorite.
It came out so good. I'm so proud of that mug.
So am I. Makes everything taste 10% better, 20% of the time.
And for our Gen 1 Patreon subscribers, you have the original mug. We also, for our new subscribers, we updated our logo a little bit. So you'll have a different mug. So we know who the original subscribers are based on the shirts and hoodies you guys are wearing. We see you, and we love you. And
by far, the most important, the entry-level...
Goblin.
The goblins get... Sticker. This is what Patreon calls
3 inches.
3 inches.
This is
well, Patreon. Care to explain? So you get the sticker. Even funnier. Like, it's not even the card. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like Yeah, you can't see it.
I selected the fancy die-cut stickers
Yeah,
that are like
it's die
the height
cut
of our logo.
So it's even smaller than this rectangle. So
It is my greatest shame of 2022. I am about to go full Karen on Patreon and send a very angry professional email.
We'd like to see your manager.
I want to talk to your manager.
Please. So if you want to help us out, that is a great way to do it. And if you just want to check out our PayPal on our website, AllianceXR.com.
This is
And,
why I do this shout out stuff.
Yeah.
AllianceXR.com. Also, Patreon update for everybody who's already a subscriber or people who are wanting to become subscribers. We will be finally posting our boons list tonight.
Yes.
Every month when you donate to Patreon, you get goblin stamps added to your account in the CMA. We are now announcing a exclusive boons list, for now exclusive to the Patreon, where you, every game, can get some cool in-game effect to have for the weekend. So we'll be launching that tonight as well. People have been asking me about it. It took me a while to get it finalized, but here we are before our October game, so you guys, go check that out.
There you go. And there's plenty of time between now and our October game. Our October game is actually the next week after the Wisconsin game, October 7th through 9th. And, well, right now on the Crossroads site that we are showing you some wonderful, flyby footage. If you can see those birds that are trying to kill, they're trying to kill the drone and chasing it while I'm flying it most of the time up there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. But as we're showing you some wonderful flyover shots of the Crossroads site in Tennessee, our next game is the 7th to the 9th. We'd love to see you guys up there. It is our third game of the season, and right now the Ren Fair is ramping up to go live with their second show on our site. So we have a couple of site improvements and some things getting installed. So a couple of things are going to look a little different come the third game, and I'm pretty excited as I line up the drone to fly through our wonderful front gate there and the mud path that I improved with the Jeep. So here we go. I'm going to fly hopefully through that gate and not crash the drone. And don't hit the dipshit. There we go. All right. So we're flying through, and that is our wonderful site. I think we're going to end up going back to the power lines area and seeing our outdoor dungeon, but we utilize a lot of this site, and it's a fun place to tell stories, and I hope that you guys consider pre-registering, because pre-registration will also be open tonight for our game. And man, it is my life's passion to produce and direct these games and support them in whatever capacity I can. And I can't wait to get out there and play my own game again. And I think episode-wise, either we are getting to Denver next or our second event next. I do not know. But I know that I'm going to be geographically, after our third event, we're going to be heading out to Denver. And since we're going to be working up the Denver episodes, we're going to give you guys a little bit, as we're flying over the back dungeon area of the Crossroads site, we're going to segue on into a little bit of a teaser of what Denver has to offer. And here we are.
It's vans.
It's vans. We have parking. So this is them building a specialty prop for their night fight. It was a Saturday night fight of their second event this year. We were out there. We shot it. It is the VUM. Yes, it is about 120 feet long. This is them in the process of building it. It was such a... Man, stat cards aside, a stat card can say humongous. A stat card can say giant. A stat card can say massive. But when something is physically 120 feet long, it hits different.
Yeah.
Stat card aside. And that's what they provided there at the site. I mean, look at the size of that prop. It's 6 cars long, right? And they walked this thing through town, and we got some footage of it.
I just saw James's comment.
Yeah, thanks, James.
We're never gonna live that down.
Yeah. It's a wonderful shot of the Denver countryside. They are running their next event out there the third week in October, and as far as our plan is right now, me and Matt will be out there. We're hoping to get another one on the,
It's me.
yeah. But a lot of that has to do with funding and her ability to take time off, and funding helps both of those things.
Yes.
So if we, we want to get this one on the road, let us know, and throw a little cash our way, and we'll get India on as many of these trips as we can, because we really enjoy going with you.
And I know the Denver game is going to be a ball, so that will be a very pretty video for you guys to
Larp
see.
Prom, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to shooting it. I don't have a lot of fancy dress stuff. I just have like goblin costumes and such, and dirty adventurer stuff. But I really like it when people get into the pageantry and really, really show out. And HQ back in the day, the Pennsylvania chapter, NEPA, did it very well, and it was a really good fun time. So I'm very much looking forward to the ball out there at Denver.
I haven't been to a ball event in like 7 years.
Yeah.
The other fun thing about balls too is when people really get into the pageantry, you can tell they're still LARPers at heart, because suddenly something happens and you see how that pageantry is actually workable for fighting in, and that is the craziest costumes I've ever seen. Yeah,
seeing people that look dressed to the nines that can still throw down. Immediately, I'm thinking of the Atlanta owner Kelly. I mean, she is always dressed to the T's, especially like in summertime. She's still rocking that dress and hucking some spells, gunning people down. It's great. So. Yeah, guys, it was a fun. We got a fun month coming up. I'm gonna be working, shooting LARP. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 weeks in a row. Now, the last one on that, we currently don't have the budget for. The last one that we can make before the last possible window for travel that we really have, as I'm looking at our calendar, is the Minnesota Castle game. Now, we currently don't have the funding to get out there. It is a big trip for us. It's almost cost-wise as big of a hit on our pocketbook as Denver is, but we're showing you some of the battle footage from the Castle event last year, and we would love to get back out there, but it's only with your support that we can make that happen. So again, please check out all of those support pages, be it Patreon, if you want to get a little something back, if you want to just straight up throw us some support, the PayPal link on our webpage is a great way to do that.
And you still get gobbies if you donate through PayPal to us. You're not just going to have to throw money to the wind. We will still give you something. Very true.
Same with Patreon. There is a goblin stamp amount connected to it. But yeah, we would love to get back and shoot the castle again. But again, we are going to need help from the community to get us out there. And I think that we are providing, and it's starting to show out that we're starting to provide a bit of a service to our fellow owners right now, because as we collect these batches of episodes for each chapter, it's almost like becoming an archive, and like
it really is.
A kind of like a living memories or living favorites type of thing. We very much would love to see you guys use these videos as doing that, and that kind of sparks a reply to some of the comments that we've been getting. One of in particular comes up to in my head right now is asking for plot details, right? So the realistic nature of what we're doing while we're shooting a LARP event, one, I want to keep as small of a footprint as I can as a cameraman. So I don't want to mess up their game by stopping them and demanding that they give me a rundown. Normally we're just too busy shooting. And those moments of high intensity role play between players doesn't convert to film very well. I mean, and I think I've said this before, to where if you are shooting actual film as an actor, a lot of that is very incredibly contrived to get those moments across in film. Because although you're feeling something right here between these two people, it's not coming across unless I'm shot super close up and, you know, she's shot super close up from a different angle, and we do it like 9 times in a row. And we can't do that in LARP. But here's my idea, all right? I can't provide a lot of plot details, but you guys can. What we're going to start to try to do, and in the newer episodes, especially the Raleigh episodes that did really well.
Yeah, they did. Shout out Raleigh. Yeah.
Damn right. We're trying to put up a little like basic, and it might not be exactly accurate, but a basic just caption of what the fight is. Then the chapters in the comments section can add whatever details they want of that plot. One, it helps our comment section grow, which helps the channel grow, which is cool. And it gives people an insight onto the actual plot lines. Because frankly, when I'm on the road traveling out, I don't have the time nor the knowledge of the past year that has happened in that event. And so much in LARP is based on context and what people know about that actual story. So I can't really get all that information, but I know the player base has it. And I would love to see in the comments, you guys fill out some of the details of those plot lines.
Yeah. Like a favorites thread. Every chapter I know of after a game has a favorites thread, whether it be on Discord, Facebook, the forums. This YouTube channel can also be a favorites thread, but it's context to an audience who might be watching with no idea of what's going on. So if people who are at those games can, you know, comment something that happened in the video that they know what happened and like explain it, all we're going to be doing is showing people who haven't played yet how cool things are beyond the camera. So come comment, guys.
Yeah, throw those comments down there and hit the like button, obviously. Yes. We are getting subscribers. That's super cool. It's super cool to have, you know, to see the growth. I think we're about, production-wise, we're about halfway through our second season, and stuff is going pretty well. We got a hard slog towards the end, shooting what we can, my 2 events and the events on the road. But that means that by the end of this year, we were shooting for 20. Right now, fingers crossed, we're going to hit between 16 and 18 events. And that's not bad, considering all of the things that have happened, all of the challenges, all of the drone crashes. And we're still chugging along, guys, and we are well on our way to planning on what we're going to change in season 3 and the things that we're adding, and we are just getting better at the things that we are doing. That being said, guys, we're going to talk about 1 or 2 more things, but we want to open up questions to our chat folks right now. Again, because of the guerrilla nature of this live stream, didn't really plug it that much this time. What do you want, you know?
We're doing what we can.
But we are still producing weekly content, and that, I think, is definitely a feather in our cap, and this has been a wonderful experience, but a pretty tough slog along the way here. We're
nothing but consistent, though, so we're always gonna be here.
Yep. So we enjoy doing this. There's some things going on in the Alliance right now pertaining to owner votes and rules, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail right now, but what I will say to our player base as an owner, breathe, give us time, we're working on it, we do have the best interest of the game at heart, and I'm excited for what we're going to bring forward when we get there. And it's part of working with a lot of different chapters is the collaborative process. Man, sometimes it's like a good meal in the kitchen. It might taste great, but it might make a mess too. And things get a little messy sometimes, and we're working it out. And it's really more of a details thing. And I think that the owners, I know that the owners have the best interest of the game and the community at heart. And we want to give you guys, the players, the best possible product that we can. So I'm looking forward to giving you guys updates when I get them. With that being said, if we have any questions from the chat, probably not. But guys, thank you so much for checking us out. This our 9th live stream, the Gorilla live stream, the surprise live stream. Go check out a game near you. You want to tell the internet anything before we sign off here?
Yeah, I do. Check out our Patreon once again, patreon.com/Alliance Crossroads. Pre-register for our October game. I've seen a lot of new players coming into our Discord. Cannot wait to see all of you out there. NPC for me, please. Help me.
Yes, NPCing is the greatest way to learn the game and to get into it without jumping into the deep end of PCing and potentially making a mistake on that side of things.
Yeah, plus you get to hang out with me.
Indeed.
I'm pretty cool.
That's true. So, until next time, we're going to see you next month sometime. If we are working on flying towards Minnesota, maybe we won't. But hopefully, by our next stream, we will have some good news for you on the Alliance side. And I know that we'll have some good news on the production side of things and how many games we're going to be showing you guys. I mean, between now and the next one, you're going to have like another couple of episodes. And that means you're going to see even more LARP goodness. So, guys, thanks for stepping on by this live stream, and since only a couple of folks are here tonight, thanks for checking us out. The rest of you who aren't catching this live, well, here we are. We still gave you good information. We still had a darn good time. And next time we're gonna plug it. We're gonna let people know.
We're not gonna change the date last minute and make somebody scramble.
Yeah. So we're not going to do that next time. We're going to let you know. But this is the way things go, and we're having a blast doing it for you. So from us to you, remember the next best thing about LARP could be you. Catch you guys.